वही है जो गूगल कर रहे थे।
हाँ रिचर्ड।
Okay. Their team got 75.
Light then 75 anyway they will qualify.
Okay, I'll send them after 2 minutes, so it looks like we double checked.
The stream is on.
Oh fuck.
So someone
We didn't
texted
send
me
any
if-
link
if-
yet, right?
Listen. Someone texted me if they can join the finals because if some team is short of a person. Should I say no? Because finals don't work that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh wait, is it the same guy? Is it Vamshi Chekuri?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I didn't reply to him yet.
Okay, I'll tell him that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's watching the stream. It's fine.
We didn't share any link yet.
Exactly, nobody's watching. So nobody's going to watch either.
Oh fuck. Hey guys, welcome to Q-Factor MELAS Quiz Finals. We're waiting for a couple of teams to join, so we'll be starting very shortly. Meanwhile, I request all the participants to turn on their videos. We would prefer if you discuss your answers with your teammates on a call, so we can see your hands in the video and make sure that there's no malpractices.
What about bounces?
Yeah, so for bounces, you'll be bouncing in the WhatsApp group. So at that time, you can bounce on chat. If your team is here, please type your team number in the Meet chat so we know you're here. One member from each team.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the finals of Q-Factor, the MELAS Quiz. And this is going to be a finals having 4 rounds. We'll be having 2 pounds and bounds and 2 written rounds. The written rounds have specific themes related to them. And we'll be starting right away with the first pounds round. I hope everyone is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And is there a team 10? Yeah, 10. Yeah, everyone's here, right? Okay. Let's start with clockwise bounds. So the kind of bounds which we'll be following today is that there'll be a direct question to each of the following teams. Okay. And so you can be assured that you're at least going to get one direct question. And if suppose it is team 1's direct and team 1 fails to answer the question correctly, it passes on to team 2. Suppose team 2 fails, it passes on to team 3. And suppose imagine team 3 gets the answer correct. So the next question will not be for team 4, rather it will be to team 2 because we have exactly 10 questions and 1 question each for each team, right? And so if you want to pounce for a question that is like if it's out of your turn, then you can tag the designated panelist in your WhatsApp groups, and or then you can wait for your turn on bounce. But if you want to take the risk on bounce, you need to tag them. You can discuss how much you want, but before giving the final answer, tag them. We'll be keeping bounce open for 30 seconds. I mean, depending on the length of the question, the time will vary, but we'll be mentioning how much time is left. And the point system is +10 0 on direct or bounce and +10 -5 on bounce, and part points are applicable, right? And if any of the teams here want to block a question or want hint for a question, you can type it in the group chat as block or /hint, whatever you want to do. So without wasting any more time, let's start.
Like if
Yeah.
you're bouncing, we just had a whichever WhatsApp group you're in, we say pounce and give our answer there, right? We don't have to pounce on the main chat here or anything like that.
No,
right?
no. You don't have to pounce on the main chat here. What you do is tag the designated panelist. We have sent few numbers, right?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
each team. You just need to tag them and tell them that's your answer. Like once you've decided upon your final answer. And
Sounds
once you've pounced, please mention in the chat that team 1 has pounced or team 2 has pounced. It'll be easier for us to
to keep
carry
track
on.
of it. Cool.
Yeah. So moving ahead, the first question, clockwise bounce, is a direct to team 1. So in sheet music, a musical cryptogram is a kind of a motif wherein a particular sequence of notes are selected, but they're selected not because of musical reasons, but some cryptical or logic importance. So there are 12 semitones in music, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G in the Western classical notation, and we also have 5 flats. Those are your D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat. Okay, so we have so many 12 semitones, but many times musicians, what they do is they do not choose anything particularly like that. They choose some random notes. Suppose, like I've given an example over here, AC/DC is like famous band. You can have these 4 notes and base your music based on them. That's a little bit tribute to them. So the most common motif of like in the Western classical theater belongs to a German composer. Okay, so the blanks are indicative here, and but the difference is that one of the blanks is B flat. Okay, of these 4 blanks, and B flat means is represented by another letter of the Roman script. So try to find out what letter that is, fit a German composer to that, and you'll get the idea about what we are talking. So fill in the blanks. That is the first part of the question. Moving ahead, there's a second part. Wait,
Just a doubt, you just need the name of the composer?
Yeah, the name of the composer will do. Like if you get the name of the composer, you'll get what letter that B flat stands for in the German notations. And so on similar lines, one of the X, who is one of the gems of Indian classical music, was present in a radio show when he received the news of Y's death. Y is obviously a famous personality, so I gave like roughly 7 decades ago. So he made use of this musical cryptogram pattern only, but in the Hindustani system. So it is not ABCD, but you can guess what the notes may be called there, to pay homage to Y. So it may be phonetically something related to that. So what we want is give the cryptogram, we don't want X and Y. If you find out who Y is, then it's going to narrow down your answers. Okay. And first part is we need you to give the name of the composer. Like if you get the name of the composer, the answer is done.
Wait, so
we'll-
blank is a composer and X and Y are two different people. Is it that? Can you just like?
So second part is X and Y are two different people, nothing related to the first part. The only thing relating both the parts are that musical cryptograms were used. Second part mein X is one of like gems of Indian classical music. So he was present in a radio station, and that exact moment he heard the news of Y's death. A very famous personality, something around 7 decades ago. Think how many famous personalities are there around 7 decades ago.
You
So,
need X, Y,
X-
and the composer
No,
on the pounds.
I'm telling what I need. I just need for the first part, just the name of the composer will do, like the operative part, and for the second part, just the cryptogram which he used. Like suppose in the first question I gave example as ACDC, you can tell me ACDC like that. What was the cryptogram he used?
Can you go back to the slide one? Yeah. So over here you said that this which corresponds to the name of a German composer, and then again you say that for the second slide the X is a different X over there.
Yeah, the X is different X. Okay, first part there's no X I guess. First part.
Okay.
Is it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's correct. Yes.
Wait, so on the pounds, you need X,
Yeah,
Y.
on the pounds, I don't need X and Y. I'm telling you. Okay, X and Y is
Okay.
just for like to help you. If you get Y, it's a big help. I just
Okay.
want what cryptogram they gave and for Y and what's the name of the composer for A. Yeah, the operative part, not the full name.
Okay, so you need the cryptogram and the name of the composer.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you go
Could
to
you
the
go to the
next slide?
second part of the question, please?
Yeah. Can you please repeat? I think somebody had a doubt. Anyway, if you are pouncing, then you have to give both the parts. So we'll be closing pounds in another 30 seconds. And please keep your hands visible all the times in front of the camera. Another 10 seconds for the pounds. And please pounds with full answer in a single message. Okay, we close the pounds now. Team 1, any guesses?
Yeah, should we answer?
Before we go on, we follow non-conservation of points, so we won't be revealing. We won't be revealing if you got half the answer correct. Yeah, continue. Yeah.
Okay, so the first blank will guess is Bach, like Johann Sebastian Bach, BACH. So
Okay.
the crypto will guess the X is MS Subbalakshmi, and
Okay.
Y is Gandhi, probably Gandhi's death. And so the cryptogram was Gandhi was called Bapu. So from Bach, slide change to Bapu. So Bapu was used.
Oh, acha, something like acha, okay.
Bapu, yeah.
Nice guesses. Moving ahead, team 2.
Yeah. So we'll be guessing back for the first part, BACH, and for the second, we'll guess X is Ravi Shankar and Y is Castro, and we don't know about the cryptogram.
Moving ahead, team 3.
So we'll guess the composer is the first fill in the blanks is Bach, and for why we are guessing is Gandhi, and we don't know. Yeah, we'll toss.
Okay. Moving ahead, team 4.
For the fill in the blanks, it is Bach again. X maybe Bhimsen Joshi,
Okay.
and Y is again Gandhi.
And the cryptogram?
Ujjwal, help me out.
I have no idea, man. I have no idea about the cryptogram.
Okay.
I have left you high and dry.
Okay, so this was team 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Moving ahead, team 5.
So we'll guess Bach for the first part, and for the cryptogram we'll guess Raga, RAGA.
Oh, interesting guess. Moving ahead, team 6. And team 6, do we have an answer?
Yeah. We'll say Bak. X is Bismillah Khan. Yeah, we'll pass the others. No idea.
Okay. Moving ahead, team 7. Team 7, do you want to answer?
Same X will say Bak.
Okay.
And death of Gandhi.
Mm-hmm.
And the cryptogram will say Hey Ram.
Okay. Moving ahead, team 8.
Yeah, so the Indian classical music gem will say Pandit Ravi Shankar.
Okay.
And Y will say death of Gandhi. Okay.
Okay.
The cryptogram will say like not exactly in sequence, but like Gani Dha or something like that.
And that will fetch you full 10 points. So this was indeed Bach, the first one. B flat stands for H in German. So that is how the first cryptogram works. Second one was when Pandit Ravi Shankar, he spontaneously composed a raga when he heard of this news. And in the Hindustani system, we have Saregama Pada Nisa. So the closest cryptogram he could come to, like he could come to, was Gani Dha, to pay tribute to Gandhi. And so they'll give you full 10 points. This is team 8, right? This is
Yeah, team 8.
Team 8. So we'll give 5 points to team 1 for getting Bach, and we'll give full 10 points to team 8 for getting the whole thing. Yeah, neither.
For the second part, how is the points distributed?
So we are not following conservation of points, right? So like 5 points.
But I'm saying, yeah, 5 points for getting back. And
Yeah.
what about second part?
So if someone got Bach, and second one, if someone gets the second part correct, we'll give them full 10 points because they also answered Bach. I mean, we never told that Bach was the correct answer, right? So yeah. So
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, please let's move on.
yeah, moving ahead. This direct to team 2 is this. So Mother Superior, so we'll show image after this, is a recurring character in BoJack Horseman series. She's a falcon woman who is the head nun of the convent island in the show. When she first appeared in the 5th season of the show, a lot of fans spotted that this was a clever reference to the name of a superhero team. So you can think around that time period. Though the team was yet to appear in a movie then, the comic had been out since 1996. So it's a pretty old comic, but movie hadn't been out. Taken into account the point of the show has for clever references to movies and other shows, and taken into the fact that the character is a nun, give a nice punny title to this character. So keep thinking on nun. So this is the image you can see.
Right. So this is the Mother Superior.
Yeah.
And you need what her name is.
What the name of the character is? Yeah. A punny name. Like yeah. You can work on that.
Can you go to the text again?
Yeah. So think about superhero teams, and then from a nice punny title, you will get the characters. So we'll be closing pounds in another 30 seconds.
Can you show us the image once again?
Yeah. Show the image.
Whose direct it is? Can you please?
Direct to team 2. Okay, we'll be closing pounds in another 10 seconds.
Could you show the text again?
Yeah, we'll be closing pounds now. Direct to team 2. Yeah, go ahead. Team 2.
We'll pass.
Just take a guess now. On bounds, there are no negatives.
Sister Justice.
Oh, nice. But unfortunately, let's move ahead. Team 3.
We'll say birds of prey, like PRAY.
And that will fetch you full 10 points. This is, in fact, the bird of prey. So, from Birds of Prey, the DC comic superhero team. So, that's a very good answer. Team 3 will get you full 10 points. And I think only Team 3 scores in this. I don't think anyone got it right on pounds.
Team 7 got it right on pounds.
Oh yeah, fine. Team 7 got it right on pounds. Anyway, moving ahead, direct to Team 3 again. It's the direct question. So there is a certain scientific logic behind naming of this work. In recent years, however, this logic has been falsified because deviations have been encountered from experiments. This indicates that there is at least a numerical error of 30. Okay, so this is the background. The reasoning given behind this is that it wasn't the author's fault. Okay, some argue it wasn't the author's fault, but rather wrong information in the scientific handbook, so which published different units of that physical property. So this thing, which was mentioned in the scientific handbook, inspired the author for the nomenclature of that work, the main title of that work. So what are we talking about in this? Okay, Team 7 has pounced. Team 9 has pounced. Okay, we'll be closing pounds in another 15 seconds. Okay, many teams are pouncing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Team 3, go ahead.
Team 2 is pouncing. Could you just wait for a second?
Okay, let's wait.
Carlo.
Team 1 we are
one
typing. Team 1 is typing. It's just we are typing.
Okay, sure. Go ahead. But Team 1 and 2 are the last pounces we are taking. And once it's done, let us know. So, Team 1 and 2, are you done?
You're almost there.
I have typed. Yeah, I have typed. Team 1.
Yeah, I got it. Team 1's pounds is received.
Okay. Team 2, was it done? Let's move ahead. We're actually going slow. Yeah, 2 is done. Fine. So, yeah, Team 3, go ahead. It's your direct.
So we'll say Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah, as simple as that. So this is in fact Fahrenheit 451, and the logic being that he named this after auto ignition temperature of paper, Bradbury. But now recent experiments show that it's actually close to 480 F. So scientifically it was wrong. Anyway, good answering by all teams. I guess many people got this right. Direct to Team 4. The next question. Next question. So here blanks are not indicative. Don't go by the sizing. So Dash was a prolific female painter of the Baroque movement. She was a victim of sexual assault in her younger years and subsequently endured a long and brutal trial where she was tortured via the use of thumb screws. In her painting Dash, the same blank, the different blank, she channeled her frustration at the whole ordeal by painting herself as X and the perpetrator as Y. Her portrayal of X is one of a much more steadfast and determined woman, as opposed to a lot of other renditions of X at the time, and of women in general, which are much more delicate. So there are several paintings by different artists depicting the same incident, ID X and Y. This is one of the easier questions, I guess. Everyone should get it. We just need X and Y. Yeah, pounds is open. Guys, pounds is open immediately after the question is shown, okay? So this with this background that she had suffered a lot, and then the portrayal of her showing strength. So guess on X and Y. X and Y are really famous characters occurring in many paintings. So team 1 is bouncing. I'll keep pounds open for another 30 seconds. Okay, we'll be closing pounds now. Is anybody else bouncing? Okay, if not, team 1, 5, and 6, we have received your bounces. Direct to team 4, go ahead on bounce. Team 4?
Okay. I want X and Y. X is is it that Caravaggio's painting, the killing? I think Judith something. Yeah.
Okay, just give me 2 names for X and Y. Like, just give me the names of X and Y.
Okay. X is Judith. No, Caravaggio is the painter. X is Judith, and Y is I don't know. I don't remember the name. Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay, moving ahead, team 5.
I'm not sure.
Team 5 has one second. Team 5 has pounced, right? Sorry, yeah. Team 5 has pounced. Team 6 has pounced. Team 7.
X is Judith and Y is Holofernes.
Yeah, and that will fetch you full 10 points. As simple as that. So this is Judith Holofernes, but the painter here is Artemisia Gentileschi, and this is the painting Judith Sling Holofernes, which has been replicated by many artists. Yeah. Okay. So moving ahead.
Does team 4 get part points or not?
Yeah. Okay, I forgot to declare points. Team 4 will get 5 points for Judith. And which team answered right now? Team 5, I guess, right? Sorry, wait. Seven answered, right? Yeah. 7 will be getting full 10 points, and team 4 will be getting 5 points. Okay. Next question.
Excuse me, team 10. Okay.
Pounds. I mean, your moderators are checking. Okay, so they'll let you know whether you get it or not. Okay. Team 5. This is a direct. Kurt Muller was a member of University of Wisconsin basketball team and also a registered pharmacist. He realized that training room supplies were inadequate for serious athletes. So he used his knowledge of sports and pharmacology to develop better products to protect athletes from injury and enhance their performance. And then he founded his own company. We have seen this Muller brand somewhere for over 2 decades, where it was used to cope with one of the main problems any sport person faces while playing under the harsh, glaring sun. Where have we seen this product? So the things to focus on are harsh, glaring sun. So which kind of sports are played under harsh, glaring sun? And what would you do to have a protection against them? And there's a very striking visual feature which you may have seen by a certain someone. Harsh glaring sun, that's a clue. So in the answer, we'll be requiring proper nouns like 1 or 2, which identifies where we have seen. The description of the product can be anything, like you can give a small description, but we'll be requiring 1 proper noun at least. And it needs to be a specific answer, right? Yeah, like we need the mention of that proper noun. I'll keep pounds open for another 30 seconds. Okay, we have team 4 pouncing. Into pounds. Pounds closing another 5 seconds.
Just one clarification. When you
Yeah.
say we've seen the Mueller brand, you mean the logo of the brand or the product?
We are talking about the product.
Okay, thanks. Just give us 5 more seconds. We would
Yeah,
like
sure.
to perhaps.
Which team is this you're pouncing?
This is team 1.
Okay. Okay, we'll be closing.
Team 1 is pouncing. Team 1 is pouncing.
Yeah, we'll be closing pounds with team 1. Team 1, can you please send your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, team 5, go ahead on the bounce.
Yeah, so this is the black lines or anti-glare lines beneath the eyes of Shivnarayan Chandrapal that he used to use.
And that will give you full 10 points. So what we were looking for is Shivnarayan Chandrapal's anti-glare patches seen below his eyes. It's a very visual, striking feature, if you remember cricket of the old days. And yeah, well done, team 5. That's correct. So we have got bounces where Shivnarayan Chandrapal wasn't mentioned. Unfortunately, we won't be giving points there. We need the mention of the name. Yeah, and okay, moving ahead. Direct to team 6. Okay, a rather easier question. The band X was originally a 3-piece band called Darling. Darling's first EP included were 2 fuzz guitar-led efforts, Cindy So Loud and a cover of Beach Boys track that gave the band its name, Darling. The 2 tracks were reviewed by British music magazine Melody Maker as the 2 Darling tracks are a dash dash. Here blanks are indicative. It's a dash dash thrash called Cindy So Loud. So you need to find out the blanks. So, and a bizarre fuzz guitar reading of the Beach Boys Darling. So this was a review by a magazine. So because of this review, by this description, the name of the band changed to identify X now. We'll be closing pounds in 30 seconds. A small question. Closing in another 5 seconds. Is any team willing to pounce? So team 9 has pounced, 1 has pounced, 4 has pounced. Okay, we close pounds with team 4. Direct to team 6. Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, we'll say this is Daft Punk.
Yeah, as simple as that. So the duo Daft Punk, and there were clues in the question itself, 2 fuzz guitar-led efforts. So that's a correct answer. So full 10 points to team 6. And let's move ahead. Direct to team 7. This is a slightly longer question. So this is the first slide. So Dash is an Instagram account dedicated to turning X into classical paintings. After watching a particular movie, the account's creator said that she could draw comparisons between X and the boy from a painting by an Italian Baroque master, Y. Okay. So, and this is what she said. It wasn't just Dash's girl that fitted the tone of the painting perfectly. The effortless switch back and forth between English, French, and Italian, impressing piano and guitar skills, and his timeless charm made X seem to be almost a Renaissance man. In addition to this fact, the presence of the iconic peach in the painting could not be missed, and the dried leaves worked as a type of a parallel for Dash's feeling of first love and first heartbreak. So we need you to identify the movie and painting where she has found a correlation.
Can you go to the previous one?
Yeah, sure. So any hints, blocks you can mention there?
Do we have part points on the pounds?
No, sorry. For pounds, we need both the parts, the painting as well as the movie.
You just need the painting in the movie, right? You don't need Y and X.
Yeah, we don't need Y and X.
Move
We
to the
just need
next slide.
painting, the name of the painting and movie. Yeah, that's fine. Team 3, are you active? Because like one of the panelists are saying that can't see you. Is Team 3 active here? Anyone from Team 3 here? Okay, I think Team 3 isn't that active anymore. Anyway, okay, they are there. Yeah. Team 3 is there. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, Team 3 is there. Okay, anyway.
The letters are indicative, like over there.
Yeah, letters here, the second blank's letters are indicative, yes. The first blank, wait, I need to confirm the first blank.
The first blank is also indicative.
Yeah, okay, first blank is also indicative. So we can see a striking resemblance between the movie and painting here. That is what is being talked about.
Are you giving any hints?
Are there any blocks?
Team 4 is blocking and bouncing, I guess.
Okay, yeah, fine. We have only one block then. If we have at least 2 blocks, think about it.
Yeah, Team 6 will also bounce.
Team 6 is bouncing. Okay, Team 4 bounced. We have 2 blocks yet. Just go through the description, right? A Renaissance man, and the fact that the painting has an iconic peach.
The movie must be clear from the description. Right. Now, from the explanation given, there are a few hints in there about the painting also. So it's clear that painting has a person with curly hair, dark curly hair, and there's a fruit there. Since there are 2 blocks, we can't give hints anymore.
And there have been many bounces. 4 pounds, 2
There are
pounds, 10 pounds.
3 bounces.
Yeah, even 6 pounds, I guess. They didn't mention here. Okay.
Yeah,
Will we...
6 is retracting pounds. We're not pounds.
Okay, you're not retracting. Fine. We'll be closing pounds another 10 seconds.
Who's direct?
Hey, can we retract bounces?
Okay, if you want to retract now. This is team?
This
Then
team
should be
2.
open.
We are retracting.
One sec. Who is retracting the pounds?
Team 2.
Okay, team 2 is retracting. Please make note.
If teams are retracting, can you give hints? Because the blocks will...
But we do
The
have
blocks still stand, right?
block stand, right? Yeah.
Team is not bouncing.
Guys, matlab, why are you allowing retracting bounces?
Because we
See,
haven't
they are the blocking, but
started yet, right? We haven't started yet the answer. So that's why we
So
are...
who's direct, by the way?
It is team 7's direct. Yeah.
Cool.
And okay, we'll be closing pounds now. So the only teams which have pounds are team 4 and team 10. Okay. Team 7, you're direct. Go ahead. We just need the name of the movie and painting. Team 7, are you guys here?
Yeah, we are here. We would say the movie is Bohemian Rhapsody, and
okay, interesting.
The painting is we'll pass on it.
What the movie?
We'll pass.
Yeah, okay. Moving ahead, team 8.
हमारा
Team 8.
Will pass.
Okay. Team 9.
So, guy is Timothy Chalamet, and the movie is Call Me by Your Name. For the painting, it's a Caravaggio painting, and there's this boy with some fruits.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. We'll give it to you. So this is the second blanks are Elio's. So, and this is Timothy Chalamet's thing. So we have Call Me by Your Name, and this is Caravaggio's boy with a basket of fruit. So there was striking resemblance within them, and pointed out in this question. And moving ahead. I think wait, the points for this team. This was team 9, right? Who answered? Team 9, right?
Yes. We are team 9.
Fine. Okay, team 9 gets it on bounce, and let's move ahead. Direct to team 8. So, one of the most notable works of a Russian novelist and Nobel laureate Alexander Solzhenitsyn is a non-fiction text first published in 1973. This narrative was constructed from various sources, including reports, interviews, and the author's own experience. The title of this narrative has an acronym that was used in the Western world for a Soviet government agency. This acronym has also gained a lot of popularity and notoriety also after X, something in the world of gaming, released in March of 2020. So identify acronym and X. So the gaming connect, and this has led to a revival of interest in it. We just need the acronym and X. Any blocks for this? Bounce is open. So not many teams are bouncing. You can focus on the fact that it is a Soviet government agency. We may not know it as an...
Team 10 is blocked.
Okay, we have one block. Yes.
Can you just finish what you were?
No, I'm just saying that it is something related to Soviet government agency, and I'm pretty sure we may have heard this name. Somehow related that, like something related to Soviet. This acronym somehow it appears when you're talking about various agencies managed by Soviet government. And also X is from the world of gaming that created a revival of interest.
Hello. So X is a game, right? You're looking for a game?
Yeah, something from the world of gaming. Okay, 10 bounced. So we'll be closing bounce in another 20 seconds.
Team 7 is bouncing.
Okay. Any other team is bouncing? Last 5 seconds. Team 7 and 10 are the only teams which are bouncing, I guess. Team 8 is also bouncing. Okay, we'll be closing pounds. Now has team 7 bounced?
Yeah, they have bounced.
Okay, so 7, 8 and 10 are bounced. Wait, 8's direct question now. I have bounced. Yeah, team 8, yeah, go ahead. You're direct.
Okay. We will say the acronym is KGB, and the game, I guess you're talking about Among Us.
Oh, okay. Moving ahead. Team 9.
We'll say this is KGB and Call of Duty.
Okay. Team 10.
We bounced.
Yeah, sorry. Team 10 bounced. Team 1.
Okay, so team 1 is will go. The acronym is it Gulag from the Gulag Archipelago?
And what would X be?
Abhas, could you help me? Abhas, could you help me?
Among Us.
Okay. Moving ahead. Team 2. Excuse me, can you please mute? Manasdeep, can you please mute? I guess it was audible. Yeah. Okay. Team 2. Yeah. Go ahead.
For the acronym, we're saying it's KGB and X would be Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay. We'll move ahead. Team 3.
Yeah, we'll say Gulag and Call of Duty.
Okay. Moving ahead, team 4.
Call of Duty, Cold War, and Gulag.
Mm, 1 second, just one second. Yeah, what did you say? Call of Duty
Cold War and Gulag.
and Gulag. Okay, moving ahead, team 5.
Pass.
Pass. We don't have any answers.
Team 6.
We are going with KGB and Black Ops Cold War.
Okay, team 7.
We had pounced.
Okay, so battery 8. So we got pretty close answers. I was actually waiting for an improved answer. Anyway, one thing sure is we can give team 1 5 points for Gulag. Gulag was the acronym, in fact. And what we were specifically looking for is Call of Duty Warzone, because Call of Duty was released long back, but only Warzone was released in March of 2020. So I'm sorry I couldn't ask you to improve the answers because we don't have conservation of points. And I'll just stop with the OC ones, whether he'll be giving points for the first person who said Call of Duty.
Yeah, team 9, right? Team 9
said Call of Duty first.
Excuse me.
But we were exclusively looking for Warzone because Call of Duty
I
is
mean,
a-
you could have asked us. No, we
Call of Duty, right?
to be more specific.
No, see, point is ki, we literally mentioned March of 2020, so we required Warzone because Gulag and because became famous because of Warzone, not other Call of Duty parts. So
I mean, by that logic, even we would mean the same, right? If we're saying
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
In 2020, we've been playing Call of Duty for like 5-10 years, bro. So we know that.
like, I'm saying, see, this is the QM's discretion over here, so I don't think we're giving points for that. So we are giving only 5 points to team 1 for getting Gulag. So Gulag stands for a very difficult Russian name, Glavnoy. Okay, I won't attempt to pronounce that. So it's the collective labor camps. Moving ahead, the penultimate question of the round for Director Team 9. So X is a flower that is frequently used for preparing holy water in the temples of Kerala and other household deities. X, however, is famous due to the use of its seed for another reason. The seed of X, which is to be used for this purpose, must not be broken and should be intact for the desired effect to occur. The person who is using the seed should first complete his dash dash. Here it is indicated the blanks, and then put the seeds in his dash. The performer should then close his dash and wait for some time. After some time passes, he will be able to see the desired effect. So what effect are we talking about? I do not want X, we do not want the flower, we just want what effect we are talking about.
Are the blanks indicated?
The blanks are indicative, yes. And each blank is different, I guess. Yeah.
You just need a descriptive answer on this. Will that do?
Yeah, a one-line answer would do, yeah. A descriptive answer.
Yeah, okay.
So if we're talking about something specific, okay, something a specific effect over here.
Yeah. So team 1 is pouncing. Thanks.
Okay, fine. Team 1 is pounced. Okay, team 3 has pounced, 7 has pounced, 2 has pounced. 1 is pouncing. Yeah, 1 is pouncing.
1 is pouncing. Just hold on.
I got one pounds.
Okay, fine. So team 1, 2, 7, 3 have pounced. Direct to team 9. Go ahead. We're closing pounds now. Team 9.
Yeah, team 1 is.
Yeah, we got team 1's pounds. Team 9, yeah.
We'll say this is something that the Bharatnatyam dancers are supposed to do before they.
Mm-hmm. Before
the color.
Okay, moving ahead, team 10. Team 10. Can we have an answer?
Okay, yes. We wanted to say that. Something related with Lotus.
Okay, and what is the effect?
Effect would be, I don't know the effect.
Okay, fine. Team 1 pounds, team 2 pounds, team 3 pounds, team 4.
It's during Kathakali, like when you put color over your eyelids or something. You know, he closes his eyes and just sits there chilling until it, until the color is applied properly or something. Yeah, along those lines.
Yeah, it's pretty close enough. We'll give it to you. So this
Ooh,
is,
nice.
in fact, the red eyes of Kathakali dancers, and they put the seed of a plant. That plant is called one sec. That plant is called chundapu, right? So they put it when they put facial makeup, they put it in the eyelids, and after some time, it becomes red. So this is red eyes of Kathakali dancers, and yep, nice answer. This was team.
Four.
Four, right? Yeah, team four, nice answer. So team four gets a plus 10. And next question is direct to team 10. Yeah. Thromboembolism deterrent or TD stockings, as they are abbreviated, they are stockings designed and won't support the venous and lymphatic drainage of the leg. They help in stopping blood clots from forming and also help in preventing edema and thrombosis. A certain individual spotted this ED stocking in an unconventional dress that was very distinct in color. The clothes on the upper and lower body were separated by a bright red band, which made this dress very eye-catching. This person has a long history of problems related to blood clotting and almost died because of it in 2001 or more recently in 2017. So we need you to identify this person who is wearing this. Yeah, fine. Team 1 is pounced. We need this person who has been sporting this particular stockings. The clothes are separated by a bright red band. These are all the clues. Team 1 is pounced. Team 9 is pounced. We'll be closing pounds now. So we just need the person. Think around the things. Closing pounds another 10 seconds. Any other team is pouncing? Okay, no one's pouncing more. So only team 1 and team 9 have pounced. And it's a direct to team 10. Yeah, team 10, go ahead.
I think it's a sports player, and considering he was in 2001 and 2017, so I guess Roger Federer.
Nice. Moving ahead, team 1 pounds, team 2. Team 2, do we have you can take a guess.
So we'll say this is Serena Williams.
And that'll give you full 10 points. So this is Serena Williams in her dress in the French Open, very iconic dress. In fact, this led to the authorities calling on like having a discussion about what sports people can wear, and that concludes our first pounds round. And we'll be having a written round following this. And I sign off. My friends will take over.
Okay, guys. Moving on to the second part of the quiz, which is the written round. Before we continue with the quiz, we'll be telling the scores first. So, Team 1 is with 50 points. Team 2 is with 30 points. Team 3 is with 30 points. Team 4 is also with 30
Team
points.
2 is on.
Okay, Team 2.
Yeah, we are on 40.
Team 2, you're saying you should be on 40. Okay, we'll check and we'll get back to you by chat or something.
Just a
Okay.
clarification needed. Negative on a pounds was -5 or -10?
-5.
So then team 1 should be, I think, 55 because we got 2 5s and 5 10s. So, and 1 negative. Just check when you have.
I'm sorry. What was the second 5 on? Which question was it on?
The second 5 was Gulag.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I missed that part.
No problem. Thanks.
Okay, so Team 1 is on 55. Team 2 will check your scores and get back to you. Team 3 is also on 30 points. Team 4 is also on 30 points. Team 5 is at 10 points. Team 6 is also at 30 points. Team 7 is at 35. Team 8 is at 10 points. Team 9 is at 25 points. And Team 10 is at 20 points. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can about the score, you can just ask now, or you can even DM the panelist in your particular group. Okay. Now moving on to the first written round of this quiz, which is the British Museum round. So basically, these are the melas inspired from India. So that is the theme of this round. All the answers to this particular round will be stuff which was inspired by Indian stuff and Indian things. Okay. So there are 5 questions. There are no negative marks for this round. So it's a +10 and +10 for each question. And after all questions are shown, all the 5 answers should be compiled and then messaged to the panelist by tagging them. Okay. So we need all 5 answers at the end of the round. After we go through all 5 questions, we'll have a very quick rerun of the 5 questions in case you missed anything. Okay, you will be getting around 1 minute for each question. So moving on to the first question. This song by a famous band was inspired by an affair that the lead singer was having. After the appearance of this instrument in a song from the 1960s, everyone from the Rolling Stones to the Brides began incorporating similar sounding instruments, creating a new genre of music altogether called --. This is another example of this band paving the way for future trends. The popularity of a certain musician also soared as a result of the song, and him taking on the lead guitarist of this band as a student. So which instrument is being talked about here, and what distinction does this choice hold? And please fill in the blank.
So what all do you guys need? Like the instrument and the blank?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What do you want as the distinction? What exactly is the second part?
Or will like just the instrument and the 2 blanks would do, right?
Yeah. Just the instrument and the 2 blanks will do. Distinction is fine. You can just give the instrument and you can
Are the blanks indicative?
Yes.
Okay.
So repeating once again, you don't need to tell us the distinction, only the instrument and the 2 blanks will be the answer for this question. That's 10 seconds for this question. Moving on to the second question. Written round. So basically, watch this clip which is kind of gory, from the 2001 Kamal Hassan movie Allah Vandan, and ID the scene from a 2003 hit movie that was inspired from this.
Sai Krishna, one doubt. So here, just
Yeah.
the name of the movie is enough, or like what kind of detail you need for the scene? Like you've seen, I did the scene. So just the movie and like what kind of detail?
Okay. You need some details about the scene, correct? And the movie,
Yeah,
obviously.
some details. You don't have
Yeah.
to.
Okay. Fair enough. Got it.
Can you please try to refrain from giving out the answers in the WhatsApp group or on the Meet chat, please? Because you'll just be spoiling the quiz for others. Do you guys want to watch it again or?
I think we're good.
Okay. Okay, I guess we can move on to the next question. Question 3. Impressed by an initiative of Indian government, Japan and Canada requested to be provided with some of the artists so that they could replicate the initiative in their countries as well. The director of CNR board said X not only attracts tourists and visitors, but also a thought of positivity emerges after watching them. Whenever in stress, especially when traveling, you can always feel better in the positive ambience of beautiful artworks. If the Indian government sends a team of X artists to Canada, we are also willing to adorn our vice with these. Which creations are being talked about here? So we just need the creation. So again, think about like the theme of the round, which is inspired from India and famous, like very popular stuff in India. That should also be a pretty good hint. Are there blocks for hints for this question? Is anyone blocking hints?
Team 9 blocking.
Okay.
Team 4 blocking.
Okay. Since we have 2 blocks, I think we'll not be having any more hints. Moving on to the next question, question 4. So, a major reason why X wrote Y was to find his own way in life and to cure his sickness with life. While writing the book, he realized that he had not experienced that transcendental state of unity to which his book aspires and stopped midway. He immersed himself into Eastern religion and philosophy and lived as a semi recluse for 1.5 years before returning to complete it. So, ID X and Y. So, any blocks for this question?
Team 9 blocking.
Okay. Any other team blocking? Yeah, okay, so since there's only one block,
Mm. Focus on the word that has been used there. So that will tell you what language it is in. The book itself is not in that language, but it may give you a hint about who the author is. And focus on the fact that I'm talking about Eastern religion and philosophy. So Eastern religion, there is a huge hint in a way.
Team 9 was blocking hints, please.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
only one team blocking hints, right?
we needed 2 blocks to stop teams with 10 teams.
Any blocks? Any
Team
new
10.
blocks?
Team 10.
Okay.
And we didn't give any other hints. It was what I was written in the question itself.
Thank you, Team 10.
There are 2 blocks. We won't be giving any more hints. So moving on to the last question of this first written round. A few biographers of X note that in the early days when X was still studying, he had a political outlook of pacifist, which was drastically different than what it had become when X achieved his claim to fame. They believe a part of the reason of this change could be attributed to the reading habits of X. Yeah, his adopted philosophy seemed to emerge from literature like Hamlet, poems of John Donne, and The Wasteland. However, the most important book in his life was Why. While the others gave him an insight into human psyche, Why helped him solve ethical problems which came entwined with the nature of his work. Perhaps Why was the reason for his ideological change and gave him a kind of moral assurance to go forward with his job. So identify X and Y. Okay, is our team's blocking for this question?
3 is blocking.
Yeah, blocking.
Okay, there are 2 blocks. No more hints will be given for this question.
What did you say? Can you repeat yourself?
No, I didn't say anything. I just said there were 2 blocks, so we won't be giving any more hints. And guys, just remember, the theme of this round is all this stuff has been inspired from India. That is also one major hint these questions. No, Abbas, we're not giving any more hints because there are already 2 blocks. Okay. We'll have a quick rerun before you have to submit your answers. Now, from the first question. Okay, so this is the first question. We basically need the instrument and what the blanks are for. We don't need the distinction, only need the instrument and the blanks. Okay, moving on to the second question. This was that clip. I think no one wants to see it again. So just tell us the scene it inspired in a 2003 hit movie. Okay, moving on. Third question. So here you need to give us the creations which are very famous. Okay, moving on to the fourth question. So this question you have to identify X and Y, and there are a few hints sprinkled throughout the question. Okay, moving on to the last question of this round. So for this question, you need X and Y, and read the bolded parts of the question carefully. Okay, now please submit your answers, guys. And after you finish submitting answers, please send a message in this chat saying Team 1 has sent the answers or something. Team 2, Team 4, Team 5, Team 7, Team 8. Please send your answers as soon as possible. Okay, this is done. Team 2 is done. Team 4, 5, 7. Teams 4, 5, 7. Please send your answer. Okay, 4 is done. 5 and 7.
Seven, send the answers.
Okay, and Team 5. That is also done. Okay, so let's move on to the answers. So the first question, and please shout out the answers if you know.
Sitar Rock.
Okay.
Raga Rock. Sitar and Raga
Yes.
Rock.
Raga Rock.
Yes, indeed. It is Sitar and Raga Rock. Okay. Moving on to the second question. So
Kill Bill. Kill Bill, Japanese.
Oren revenge scene.
yeah, so we wanted the animated scene in Kill Bill. Moving on to the third question. So this one.
Madhubani.
Yes, indeed. Indeed, this is the Madhubani paintings. Yeah, question 4, this one.
Herman Hussein Siddhartha.
Yes, this is indeed Herman Hesse and Siddhartha. Moving on. Last question.
Oppenheimer Gita.
This is Hitler and
Oppenheimer and Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, it is indeed Oppenheimer and Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so now we'll be moving on to the anti-clockwise bounce, and I will be passing it on to my colleague.
Is this the last round, the anti-clockwise bounce, or is there another?
There's another short written round.
Written.
What are the scores?
We'll be giving you the scores shortly.
64-0 in 6 overs.
Cool. So the total scores now are: Team 1 is at 105, Team 2 is at 90, Team 3 is at 65, Team 4 is at 55, Team 5 is at 10, Team 6 it has 60, Team 7 is at 55, Team 8 is at 25, Team 9 is at 65, and Team 10 is at 50. If anybody...
Could you repeat Team 2 scores for once?
Team 2 is at 90. If anybody has some problems, you can mention to your moderator. Cool, so we can move on. The next round is anti-clockwise bounce. Same rules, just different direction. Do you guys need a break or wait, we'll move back. Do you guys need a break or we can just go straight? Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, cool. So the first question. Abdi, better known by his stage name, was a young Somali refugee in Canada. And one night while his family was still in Somalia, they woke up to the sounds of bombs exploding. Abdi was scared, so his grandfather wrote a small poem for him to make him feel better. Abdi later used this poem as a song in his school in Canada to gel with his classmates. Years later, Abdi again used the same poem as an inspiration to his most famous work, something that was heard by millions of people globally. So, how do we better know Abdi, and what is this story? What is the story behind? So, this is the story behind some creation of Abdi that all of us must have heard. Bounce is open. Does anybody need hints?
Team 4 block.
One block. I mean, people pound, so it's fine, I guess.
Bounce is open, right?
Are you pouncing? We'll close with your pounce.
Okay. Okay, what is the story behind what you want to?
Yeah, true. The creation that also. Are you pouncing?
What was the hint that you just gave?
his creation. That's what we want. Abdi's creation. I didn't give any hints per se.
Okay. Is there a timeline for this creation?
Yeah, but we are avoiding giving out the timeline.
What do you mean by what is the story behind?
So
It's
what is this the story behind?
Yeah, what is this the story behind? Sorry. So X created something, and this is the origin story of that, I guess. We can close pounds now, I think. Cool. So team 10, you're direct.
Okay, the person is Barkhat Abdi, who is an actor. He was in Captain Phillips and Blade Runner movies. The story
And this-
behind,
Yeah.
we have no idea for the story.
Cool. Team 9.
He was an immigrant, so
And he luckily got into United States too. And he got someday he got chance to work in a movie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not his creation, but team 9.
Team's 9 direct, no?
Yeah.
So we'll say Kanan and waving flag.
Yeah, and that will give you full points.
Fuck, yaar, fuck, bhai. Voice.
So 10 points to team 9. And we can move on to the next question. So The Hunters is an online drama about Holocaust survivors in America who have recently found out that Nazi people are living comfortable civilian lives. So led by Mayor Offerman, who is played by Al Pacino, this small group sets out on a mission to hunt these Nazis. So Offerman goes on to find clues, unravel mysteries, and capture their offenders. Owing to the nature of his work and his ethnicity, he is referred by a two-word moniker, which is a sort of pun on another famous personality in pop culture, with this person's first name being changed suitably to represent Offerman's heritage, his ethnicity. So, what is the two-word moniker? Your pawns is open. Focus on the fact that he finds clues and unravels mysteries. That should give you the pop culture personality.
Yes, could you please repeat? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Focus on the fact that he finds clues and unravels mysteries. That should give you the pop culture personality.
Okay.
And then change the first name of that pop culture personality. Is any team bouncing? We can close the bounce if no team is bouncing.
Yes, we bounced. Yes.
No, like any team is. So we'll close bounce direct to team. Who's direct?
9. I think this is team 9's, right?
No, team 9 answered, right? So team.
This is
wait,
Jewish
wait.
Bond.
Yeah. Wait. Which team are you?
Team 9.
Yeah, cool. This is team 9 star.
So the answer is Jewish Bond, a pun on James Bond.
Team 8. Team 8. Is teammate there?
Yeah, 1 second. Okay.
Okay, we have no idea. We'll pass.
Team 7 pounds. Team 6. Team 6.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay, Shaila Holmes. I have no idea.
Wait, I couldn't hear you. Could you repeat?
We'll say like the character is Sherlock Holmes, so Shalom Holmes or something.
Team 5.
Team 5 is pounced.
Okay, Team 4.
Okay, so it's Shylock Holmes. Shylock is a Jew, and Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, that will give you full points.
Nice.
F. Chinta. So moving on. Direct to Team 8. X is a BBC comedy television series in which celebrities are invited to discuss their pet peeves and worst nightmares to be brandished forever in the depths of Y. Oh, okay, no, X only. X is a location whose name is inspired from Y's novel Z, which reputedly contained the worst thing in the world. Y himself named it after a meeting room in BBC where he would sit through tedious meetings. He soon died soon after publishing Y. So ID X and Z. X is the room and the comedy television series, and Z is the novel. Yeah, sorry. Z is the novel. Y is the person, the author, and X is the room. If anyone was confused, X is the room in Y's novel Z. We'll close pumps in 5 seconds. If somebody's pouncing, please.
Team 6 is pouncing. Can you wait 10
Yeah.
Team 5 is also pouncing. It is typing the answer.
Yeah, cool. We'll close pumps after you. Is 5 done?
Is pounce open?
No, actually, we'll close with Team 5 pounds. Okay, so direct to Team 7. Team 7. Team 7.
Isn't this direct to Team 8?
Oh, sorry. Direct Team 8. Yeah, sorry. This
Okay.
is
So wait, we don't know the exact room number, some 100 something, and the book is by the Stephen King's novel, I think. That novel is The Shining. Is it that?
You're guessing Stephen King and Shining, and no.
What?
Uh,
Okay. Is it wrong or right? Like I didn't hear you.
team, can you switch your mic off? I think there's a lot of disturbance. Cool. So, team. Teammate guessed Stephen King and Shining.
I think Team 7 pounced. Yeah, like.
Yeah, we had
Yes, yes, we pounced.
Cool, cool. Team 4.
We have also pounced. Team 4 is pounced.
Cool. Which team hasn't pounced? Team 3.
So it's room 101 and the novel is 1984.
Cool. That'll give you full points. This was team
3.
Okay, cool. So team 3 gets full points. Pounds. We can move on to the next question. So, which painting comes to life in these lyrics from a Stephen Sondheim, whatever his name is, musical? So, these are the lyrics snippets from the musical. There are 2 images. So, these are the lyrics from that musical. You have to ID what painting comes to life in this musical. There's another slide, I think.
These all are like just one painting or different ones?
Yeah, same painting, same musical.
Okay, cool.
There's there are hints scattered around throughout the lyrics.
Basically, in these lyrics, the characters from the painting are talking to the painter. He had frozen them in time to just paint this picture, and then in these lyrics they are complaining. There are several hints about the painting throughout the lyrics. You can see what sort of characters are there, what is the location, etc.
Can you go back to the previous slide?
So you guys just want the painting, yeah? Or is there like some play on it or something?
No play. Just the painting.
No play.
Okay.
वो नहीं है. I don't.
Is Pounce still open?
Yeah, Pounce is open. But
okay, cool. Team 4 is Pounce.
Cool, we'll close with your Pounce. Cool, so this direct is to Team 7. Team 7, you can answer on mic.
Can you wait? Okay, so this is.
Wait.
Yeah, cool. We want to bounce. Teammate.
Pounce fast.
Team 9 had pounced.
If you pounce before this, then it's fine. You don't.
Yeah, we'd written the answer.
Where I think didn't Pounds close with Team 4's Pounds? Doesn't matter. Nothing. Never mind.
Light. We'll let this one slide, I guess.
Oh.
Are you done? Teammate?
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
passed.
So team 7, you can answer on mic.
Okay, so can I answer right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this Sunday afternoon at La Grande Jatte by George Seurat.
Yeah, and that'll give you full points. So basically, these characters are speaking to the painter in his music.
Okay, Team 4 we bounced, but yeah, I didn't get the whole island of Lagrange yet, but I got like a Sunday afternoon on the island, and yeah, I didn't know the name of the island.
No, that'll get you next.
Nice.
Seriously, wow.
I mean, that's the name.
I mean, like, but
Yeah, that's how
we
it's
got the
supposed to
idea,
be.
right? Like, we know which painting you're talking about, right?
See, this is a very popular painting, and we were looking
Yeah.
for its specific name here, right? I didn't ask you for a description. I asked you for the particular name.
All right.
Cool. So direct to team 6. Next question. So in the women's 5,000 meter heats at the 2016 Rio Olympics, 2 athletes did not finish the race in time or position required to qualify for the finals. However, they were still awarded place in the final. One of these women said this about the other during an interview later. I am so grateful for her for doing that for me. I mean, that girl is the Olympic spirit right there. This was the first time such an incident occurred in Olympics history, for which the International Olympic Committee was widely applauded. A similar incident was seen in the climax of a 2006 pop culture entity. Identify the pop cultural entity. So first, you should probably derive what happened in the Olympic race, and that'll give you the entity. So the climax of this pop culture entity, a similar thing happened.
Do you just need the entity now, right? We don't need to describe anything.
Yeah, just the entity is fine.
1 second. Who got the Sunday afternoon Lagrange question correct previously on bounce?
Who got the previous question correct on bounce? Hello? Yeah, team 7 got it correct on bounce. The last question. We'll close this bounce soon. The bounce is closed. Team 6, you can answer on mic.
Okay, so we're saying, okay, we'll pass. No guesses.
Team 5. Team 5 left, so team 4.
Team 4 bounced.
Team 3.
We bounced.
Yeah, 2 pounds too.
Team 1.
Yeah, we'll go for cool runnings. Hello?
Yeah.
We are going with cool runnings, as in that Jamaican bobsled team and all that.
Was 1993, I think.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what we thought.
Team 10. Did Team 10 pounds? Team 10.
Who is on the direct right now?
What?
Who is on the direct right now?
Team 10, yeah, it's you.
Okay, we are. You want the incident and the pop culture entity.
Wait a second. Shivan, you were saying something? Nothing. No, we were pop culture entity.
Okay, so I'm guessing that women's heat, something might have happened that the women's have fallen off and the people who were in front helped them to cross the line and so they qualified. And the climax in 2006, I'm guessing it would be the Zidane had headbutted someone and got a red card. So the opponent team also did something. So FIFA 2006, Zidane did something, got a red card. People were like,
No, I don't think it's that complicated. Team 9. Team 9.
We do not have an answer, but we'll say Casino Royale for 2006.
Fair enough. Team 8 pounds. 7. 7.
We also pounced.
Team 6.
Yeah, it was our direct.
Oh shit. So does anybody want to give it away, or somebody want to try again?
Is it Cars?
Yeah. So
The ending of Cars.
Yeah. So that girl helped, like one girl had fallen down, and that girl helped her back on her feet and helped her finish the race. So they were both qualified for finals. We got it on bounce. Next question is directed to Team 5. Impressed by another role of X in a mid-1960s film, Y called upon X and asked him to make a film on the prevailing conditions in India at that time. It was decided that film would be themed around a slogan given by Y, which is relevant in the context of recent times also. Recent times means now. Most of the scenes and a very famous song from that movie were shot in a village near Nangal, near Delhi. The majority of the equipments required for shooting were provided by the villagers themselves, because these equipments formed an important part of their job. Which film or song are we talking about? You can give us either the film or the song.
This one is the direct to Team 4.
Team 5 left us. For better cost. You can give us the film or the song. Either will work.
Pounds is still open, right?
Yeah, Pounce is open, but we'll move a bit faster. Pounce will close in like 10 seconds. So recent climate and village and the equipment needed was provided by the village should probably give you a good enough hint. And the context is relevant today also.
Pounds? Yeah, is the pound still open?
Yeah, Pounce will close in 5 seconds, so Pounce now. The direct is to Team 4. Cool. Bounce is close. Team 4, you can answer on 9.
Is it the film Upkar Meri Desh Ki Dharti Sona?
Yes, that will give you full points. So 10 points to Team 4. Next question is to Team 3. In September 2019, a man attempted suicide by jumping into the water opposite the Taj Hotel in Mumbai. Fortunately for him, a group of visitors had around 40 boats arranged near the Gateway of India. When the lifeguards were unable to get a hold of the man, these people used the ropes they had with them to tie the man and rescue him. They had such equipment because of their work, which was happening at the Royal Bombay Yacht Club nearby that evening. Who were these people like? I need one proper noun, I guess, in the answer, and the bounce is open. The timeline should give you a hint, like they were working in 2019 and they had so many boats and rope, and the location should also give you a hint. So the bounce will close in 10 seconds. Bounce is closed. So direct to Team 3. Team 3. Team 3.
3 pounds.
Cool. So Team 2.
These were the guys filming for the movie Extraction.
Wait a second, okay.
Did you register our answer? Hello?
Wait a second.
I mean on the direct.
Yeah, this was Team 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Team 1. Team 10. Team 10, you can answer on mic. Team 10 left, I guess. Team 9.
Team 9 bounced.
Team 8. 8 also bounced. 7.
7 pounds.
Okay, which is the next team that didn't bounce? Team 6, did you bounce?
Yeah, we bounced.
Team 5. Team 5 left. Yeah, sorry. Team 4.
£4.
Okay, so we are back to the team 3, I guess. So nobody gets hit on bounce. Does somebody want to give it away on mic?
Shooting for Tenet.
Yeah,
Tenet.
Tenet is the correct answer. They were shooting this, I guess, because they had a lot of rope.
Excuse me. And we answered the same thing.
Sorry?
Team 10 pounced on this question, and we got we mentioned all these points about Tenet.
Okay.
Yeah, he said no one got it on
Are we getting
bounce.
points on this?
Yeah, no. You didn't answer on bounce. You didn't say anything on bounce, so I thought you...
No, we bounced. We bounced.
Yeah, cool. So you'll get
Yeah, you
points.
got points.
Moving on. Next, it is direct to team 2. So the dash X in Theory and Practice is a book written by Christopher Hitchens in the 90s. The book is a critique of the work of X, that the work X has done throughout their life. One critic summarized the book as X was less interested in helping the poor than in using their helplessness as the fuel to expand X's religion and beliefs. The first edition of the book had many praises as well as critiques. New York Post quoted, "If there is a hell, Christopher is going there for this book." Give me the title of the book, which, when Googled without X's name, would lead you down a very not safe for work road on the internet. So if anybody wants the definition for not safe for work, it's like risky terms, risky images and stuff. Like things you wouldn't show to kids or your family and stuff. So the title would, if you just Google just the title, it would probably lead you to a not safe for work link or tab. The pounce is open. The pounce will close soon, I guess, because everyone pounced. If some team wants to pounce, please do it. Full pounce.
Whose direct is this? Is this direct to team 2?
Yeah,
Is pounce still open?
Yeah, pounce fast will close.
This is direct to team 2, right?
Yeah, team 2's direct. Mention in the chat when you pounce. Cool. So team 2, you can answer on mic.
We are saying missionary position.
That will give you full points. This is the missionary position, which he wrote on the life of Mother Teresa. So the next question is pounds only. There is no bounds. So you only get 2 pounds. Wait.
Sorry, no. This is a direct to team 1. The
Yeah,
question
after this.
Yeah, after this will be a only pounds question.
Yeah, sorry. This is team 1's direct, and the question after this would be only pounds. So perhaps one of the most visible examples of inspirational art forms in the 20th century is Dash by A. A is a person, and Dash is the artwork. From an art critic's description, one can be led to believe that this is a fine example of globalization. The parallels between lives of the artists are there right in front of us. Both A and B is another person, in general base their paintings on subjects of countries far away from their nations of birth. The only difference being that while A was associated with both countries since childhood, B only went to the other in a latter part of his life. Coming specifically to the artwork, the blank, similarities start from the brown body of the subject. Straight black hair is tied in form of a simple ponytail indicating absence of a tutor. If the painting If not the painting, the name of the piece leaves us with no doubt that A was inspired by B. So ID A and B, the artists, and we'll give you extra points for the painting. If anybody needs an explanation, Pratyush will help you.
Yeah, so this painting may not be that famous, okay, but then this is considered one of the finest works of A. Okay, so it is an inspirational art form, and the description will help you get what style of art it is. So we have straight black hair, and then we have the body of the body of the subject is brown in color. So they'll give you hints based on what kind of work B does, like what B is famous. And then there is straight black hair, and there is absence of coiffure. So it is not someone from a very rich family or a simple ponytail, something like that. So A and B are very famous artists. Identify A and B, and similarities not only in the painting, even in their biographies. Like as in A and B, like the major part of their subjects, it was not from the nations of birth. Okay, and the difference comes here where A was associated with both countries since childhood. B only went to the other in a later part of his life. So identify A and B.
Here, both the countries for both the people are same. Like you have said, both
No.
countries.
There are 4 countries involved here. Okay.
4 countries. Okay.
There are 4 countries involved here, and yeah.
Ruk. The blank, I mean, the painting is indicative. Is that indicative?
No. Yeah, the blank is not indicative. I mean, the painting may not be that much famous, but it is one of the finest works of A. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, can you tell us how many words are there or something of that sort?
How many words? I just need the artist. I don't need the name of the painting.
No, for the brownie points.
Brownie points. Okay, like.
Okay. Oh, don't worry.
I mean, there's no single point for the painting, but the title of the painting, if you by chance know the name of the painting, the title of the painting is clear indication that A was inspired by B.
Were both painters from the same 2 countries?
No, there are 4 countries involved in this question. So A was born somewhere, but spent like the major subjects of A belong to another country. Similar thing happened with B, but the difference being that B only went in later part to the other country, whereas A stayed in like A is associated with both the countries since childhood.
You only need to pounce on the artist. The painting.
Painting is not required. Just the artist will do. And like B is a really popular artist. Okay, like world renowned, and like this later part of his life thing is a common known fun in quizzes.
We'll close the pounds in 15 seconds. So the pounds is closed. Team 1 can answer on mic. You're on mute, Abbas.
We are saying both artists are Picasso and Jason Pollock.
Cool. Team 10.
Okay, we are going with Bob Ross and Adolf Hitler.
Okay, interesting. Team 9.
We're saying Paul Gauguin, and Van Gogh.
Team 8.
Yeah, we'll say that one is Dali and one is Picasso. Yeah, was I audible?
No. Did you say something? Team 7.
Yeah, I'm saying. No, sorry, team 8. Sorry.
Team 7. Team 8 already guessed, no?
Team 7, can we answer?
Yeah.
We'll say MF Hussain and Piet Mondrian.
Okay. Team 6.
We'll just guess Frida Kahlo for one of them. No idea.
You don't want to guess Hitler for the other?
Yeah, sure, Hitler. Frida Kahlo and Hitler.
Yes. Good guess, but no. Team 5. Team 5 is not there, sorry. Team 4.
B is Da Vinci. The painting A was inspired by his Mona Lisa. And A is, yeah, I mean, like, A is Frida Kahlo for no reasons. Wait, yeah, it could be, yeah, A is Frida Kahlo.
Cool. This was Team 4, no? Team 3.
We'll say A is Andy Warhol and B is Vermeer.
Cool. Bounced. And Team 1 ka direct tha. So, if
Any audience guesses? Because Frida Kahlo is cryptically related to A. I can tell that much.
Diego Rivera? One.
No.
Then Amrita
A is a
Shetty.
hint. A is a hint. Yeah, that.
A is a hint, yeah.
नहीं, Amrita Shagil and Goggin.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is Amrita Shagil and Goggin. So there was a painting called Self-Portrait Tahitian. So Paul Gauguin is well known to have spent his later part of his life in Tahiti. And so the brown body and simple hair, not like common village people. That is how Amrita Shagil imagined herself as a Tahitian and made this painting. So Amrita Shagil was born in Hungary, spent much of her life in India and Indian subjects. Paul Gauguin born in France, but spent a lot of time in Tahiti.
Points for Paul Gauguin, right?
Yeah, team 9, I guess. Team 9 gets 5 points.
Team 9 gets 5 points on bounce. So this next question is pounds only. There's no bounce. So the usage of kit numbers in cricket dates back to 1995-96 World Cup series and have recently been introduced in Test crickets too. 3-digit kit numbers are a rarity. One such rare occurrence is West Indies cricketer Marlon Samuels, who generally wears a jersey with the number 7 on his national team. He wore a jersey with the number 730 in a match when playing with Rajasthani Duranto in the Bangladeshi Premier League. On being asked for the reason behind choosing the number, he said it was a reminder of one of the darkest moments in his career, his cricketing career. So, what reason did he give for wearing that number? That number is a specific number. So, pounce is open. The number itself and the darkest moments in his career are big hints. Cool, since this was some sort of fuck up, we'll put no negs so everyone can pounce. So guess anything. We'll wait for.
What did you say? There's no negs.
Yeah, no negs.
So the thing was that team 5 left in between. So our equation of having one direct question per team was already satisfied. And to be fair to everyone, we are giving this last question as pounds only, and there's no negs in pounds. So all of you give a try.
Focus on the number and the darkest moments. That'll probably lead you. Is any team left to pounce?
Team 2
Yeah,
is
two
pouncing.
is pouncing.
Cool. So the last round is a written round. It's a pretty simple, fun round. There's not a lot of text in that round. So please stay for the written round. Team 2, are you done?
Yeah, we're done.
Cool. So no team is left, right? We can move on to the answers. Cool. So the answer is, somebody wants to shout out.
He was banned from cricket for like
Yeah. Yeah. So he wrote the number of days he was banned on his jersey. That was the answer. Your points, will tell you your points soon. Okay, so the scores are team 1 is at 165, team 2 is at 135, team 3 is at 125, team 4 is at 145, team 5 is at 15, team 6 is at 115, team 7 is at 110, team 8 is at 60, team 9 is at 120, and team 10 is at 90. So currently leading is team 1 with 160.
Team 9 was at 135. There was a 5 we got for Paul Gauguin, which I don't think is counted.
Yeah. Top your moderator and we'll update the scores accordingly.
Excuse me, can you say Team 4's score again?
125. No, wait, sorry. Team 4 score is 145. You're at the second.
Can you just put the scores in this chat? Everyone can see to reduce the confusion.
Yeah, cool.
Team 9, your 5 was added for Gauguin.
Yeah, so we were at 65. We had that 5, and then we had 5 other correct. So we should be at. Okay. Okay, I think we miscounted one. Okay, sorry.
Can you write the scores in the chat?
Yeah, one of us will write the scores in the chat, and meanwhile, written down will start.
Yeah, we can start the written round.
Yeah.
Something else.
Is it a question?
No. This is the second written round. This is a theme. So all the questions are about stuff like people recreating iconic moments from melas, iconic moments from music, art, literature, sports. And we'll show you the recreation, and you have to guess the moment. You'll get as we move along.
Is this the first question?
No, this is not the first question. Okay, we'll be moving on with the. We'll be starting with the round. So it's similar to the last previous round. Collect all your answers and send all 4 at once at the end, and tag your moderators. And this round is basically based on melas, which were recreated during the lockdown. So you have to guess the original inspiration. Okay. So moving on, the first question. So I read the name of the song and the album from these TikToks.
So how
we didn't register that. Come again.
wait. So I'll just explain how these TikToks work. So basically, how these TikToks work is there's a caption that comes, and then they'll recreate the album art of that the person. So that this person is recreating the album art of some famous album, and you have to guess.
It's not the lyrics; it's just the album art in all cases, right? Like
Nobody,
the lyrics.
no, but the song name is the answer of the caption. So if the caption is some question, then the song name is the answer of the caption.
Okay, fine.
So you have to guess the song.
Can you play it once again?
Yeah, I will play again.
So here the caption was when he says, "What you doing for the 17th time today?" So the song is the answer to this caption kind of thing, like referencing this caption basically. And the album is from what the woman was doing, like whatever she was recreating. Her image will give you the album, and the song you can get from the caption.
Okay, moving on to the second part.
Wait, so what is the question? The song and the album?
Yeah, you
Yes.
have to identify both the song and the album.
The song you can derive from the caption and the video, and the album from the video.
Right. And the song is from the same album.
I see. All right.
Just play 1 second, please. Just last one time.
Okay, so either one will work, song or the album. If you
Okay,
give us
anyone will work. You don't have to give both. Okay, moving on to the second part of this question.
Could you play that once more?
Yes. So basically, it says when you're clearly straight, but you're crushing on her. That is the caption.
So you want the name of the song and which album art is this one?
Yeah, you can give either one. We don't need both. Either the song or the album. So this caption will give you a big hint for the song or the album.
Wait, so like these are all part of the first question itself.
Yes.
Okay, so both the first video we saw and this video we saw, it's the same song and the same album out of that.
No, it's a different song and different album.
Okay. So each question in this round is like what, 2 parts or something?
Yeah. A few, usually there are a few parts.
All right.
Song or album, either works.
Album or the song works, right?
Yeah, album or this. Either works. Okay, moving on to the third part. Okay, so the caption is when your boyfriend says you. So the caption is when your boyfriend says you're the most beautiful girl he has ever seen. The caption is a really big hint to the song and the album as well. And you can always guess since there are no negs in this round. But compile all your answers and send them at the end. Okay, let's go to the second question. So basically, in this video, you will
How
see
many
two
points
movies.
per question? Like per parts per question? What's the like? There are 3 parts here now. So how the point distribution?
Yeah, each question is 10 points and like distribute evenly.
3.
Wait, so in question one, each part is 10 points.
No.
If you get 2 out of those 3 points, you'll get 5. If you get all 3, you'll get 10.
Okay, fine. Fair enough.
Okay. So
if you get 2,
you'll get 5. Yeah.
And if you get just 1,
you won't be getting anything. Sorry.
Man.
कुछ तो दे दो.
Yeah, we'll see that later. We can.
Yeah.
Are you playing the clip?
Yeah. No, it didn't start yet. We'll play the clip now. It's on.
So here, the first people were a different movie, and the firefighters were a different movie.
Can you play it again?
Vidit, I think it got stuck in the last part. Play it again.
Okay, moving on to the next question. So here you basically see 3 pictures. These are 3 recreations of famous paintings. So give us the name of those paintings. Okay, for this one as well, you can give us the painting's name, or the painter will also do.
For the first one, is it a faithful recreation, or we have to use a bit of imagination?
For the TikToks, you mean?
No, I'm talking about the first painting.
Oh, the painting.
The first one is a faithful recreation, or we have to use a bit of imagination?
A lot of imagination.
Yeah, use your imagination.
For this as well, is it 2 out of 3 you get 5?
Right.
It's not an exact recreation. You'll have to think of it. Okay, moving on to the last question of this round. This also contains 3 parts. Okay. So basically, identify these sporting moments. Whoever did these moments. So this is the first part. Identify the sporting person. Basically, the name will do.
So the proper noun would do, right? Who they are recreating.
Yes, yes. That's what we are looking for. Okay, moving on to the second part.
Do you want the sports personality?
Yeah, just the name, just the person who did it in real life.
Okay.
Who they're recreating. Okay, moving on. Last part.
Do you need the moment as well, or just the sports version will do?
Just the first person will do. Okay.
Are all these persons have something in common, or like?
No, there's nothing in common. There's nothing in common. They're all extremely famous people.
Okay.
I guess that is the only thing that's common. And they're sportsmen. That's it. Okay, let's have a quick rerun from the first question. We'll play each video once. Okay, you're saying something?
No, sorry.
Okay. Does anyone want to hear this again? The first part? Okay, looks like no one wants it. Let's move on to the next question. I mean, second part. Okay, moving on to the third part. Okay, moving on to the second question. So identify to the 2 movies and tell us what is ironic about the silent recreations. Okay, I guess we can move on to the third question. So identify the 3 paintings or the painters. And for the first one, use a bit of your imagination. It is not exactly the painting as it is. If you get all 3, you will be getting 10 points. So this is applicable for all 4 questions. Keep that in mind. And there are no next, so please guess. For all questions, so for basically the first question, 3 TikToks, 3 songs or albums. Second question, you'll need to tell the 2 movies and what is ironic about their recreation. And the third one is 3 paintings or 3 artists. And then this is the first part of the fourth question. Moving on to the second part. Just the sports person names will do. Okay, moving on to the third one. Okay. Okay, I guess we can move on now. Okay, guys, please compile all 4 of your answers and tag your moderators. We'll be moving on to the answers as soon as every team has sent their answers. And guys, please message after you're done typing your moderators. So teams 2, 3, 5, 7. 7's done. 9's done. So teams 2. Yeah, 2 and 2 is also done. So okay, all looks like all teams are done. We'll be moving on to the answers for the last written round. Okay.
Shout out the answer.
Yeah, please shout out the answers. So, what do you guys think this is the answer for this?
Sweetener by Ariana Grande.
Yes. Wait.
Is it? I mean, the album. I don't know the song.
Yes. Yes, that is indeed Sweetener. And anyone knows what's the song?
Breathing.
Yes, it is indeed Breathing. And the album is Sweetener by Ariana Grande. And for the second part?
Wish You Were Gay, Billie Eilish. When we fall asleep, where do we go?
Yeah, yes. Okay. It is indeed Wish You Were Gay. And third one?
Recovery by Eminem.
Recovery. Love the Way You Lie.
Yeah, it is indeed Love the Way You Lie and Recovery. And for this one?
Grease and Dirty Dance.
Is the video stuck?
I think it's stuck. 1 second. So
Nice.
basically, both of these, like it's Grease and Dirty Dancing, and both of these are musicals. That was the ironical part. Okay, moving on to the third question. So can you shout out the answers for this?
Lady with the Mind.
First one is Piet Mondrian, that
First one is
composition thing.
First one is?
Piet Mondrian's
Okay, by Piet
composition.
I can't hear properly. Okay, let's just show the answers, no?
Yeah, it's like Piet Mondrian.
Okay.
Mondrian ही था राहुल वही Mondrian था नहीं ठीक है रे ठीक है चिल
Okay, moving on to the last question.
Mo Farah
Yes,
Mo
indeed.
Farah, Ben Stokes.
Ben Stokes Tom Brady
Yeah,
Ben Stokes
indeed.
Tom
That
Brady
is, yeah, that's it, guys. We will be compiling the marks,
Great
points,
quiz,
and
great.
we'll be sending it to you. Thank you all for attending it when there were some. Thanks a lot for attending. Hope you all enjoyed.
Very nice set.
Really good set, man. I mean, all of you. Like, how many people made this set?
This was done by, I think, 11 of us, 12 of us.
Damn. Great set.
Great set, guys.
Thank you for coming, and there's a women's quiz tomorrow too. So if you're free, still register.
We'll be sending the registration link in the WhatsApp group. So please do register for that as well.
Yeah, and the women's quiz is open to everyone. It'll be women-centric questions, but it'll be open to everybody.
What were the scores?
We'll be sending the scores in the WhatsApp group soon, as soon as possible.